Today we're tackling two big summer projects that are all about beating the heat and planting for the future. We're installing shade cloth on a strawberry high tunnel to protect those sweet berries from the blazing sun. We're also planting seed potatoes that will carry us into the cooler seasons with hearty harvests. It's a busy day on the farm, but that's exactly how we like it. Stick around to see how we do it all, share some tips, and maybe even a few laughs along the way. I'm planting the potatoes in our Vigo 9-in-1 raised planter. If you've never grown potatoes before, this is one of the easiest and most fun crops you can try. So come on, let's go get our hands dirty. We pre-filled our Vigo raised bed with loose, rich compost. You probably saw me do that a couple videos ago, and I did it in the rain. So potatoes, they really need a nice loose soil to get those tubers to expand. So these are certified seed potatoes. You can tell I've had them for a while because they've already started to sprout. But still, you still want to plant them about 4 inches deep, with the sprouts, of course, facing up, and give about 12 inches apart so they don't crowd each other. And you can tell I do have way more than I need for this bed, so I'm going to have to find another space around the garden so I can plant the rest of them. So I'm going to dig a small trench with my shovel. I usually do it with my hands, but I don't want to get super dirty. So make a nice trench. Remember, you want to do them 4 inches deep. Take the seed potatoes, make sure the sprouts or the eyes are facing up, and just cover them loosely with the soil. And again, make sure you give them enough space in between. Super simple, easy. So since the Vigo 9-in-1 planter is only 2 foot across, I really can't get the spacing I need for the potatoes. So the ones in the planter, there's 3 across and there's about 6 inches in between. And these guys I'm going to harvest earlier because they are a nice red variety, so nothing better than small red, baby red potatoes. Now we water them in and wait. Potatoes love consistent moisture. And it's really important to keep them moist, especially when they start flowering, because that's when the tubers really bulk up. I'm going to just make sure I go over the whole bed a couple different times and make sure the water really saturates down in. So a few weeks ago, I planted some onions in my deep barrel hydroponics, and I had a few onion sets left. So I came out here and put them on the one end of the grow bed, and they're doing really good, and they're very happy out here. So I think I'll have a nice crop off of both of these, the potatoes and the onions. I forgot to tell you, you can also hill the potatoes up by adding more soil around the base as they grow. This encourages more potatoes to form along the buried stem. That's it. Potatoes are one of the most satisfying crops to grow, especially when they're tucked into a raised bed like this. Hey friends, if you're like us and spend a ton of time outside, gardening, grilling, relaxing, you know how important good shade can be. That's why we added the HomeShade 10-foot Offset Patio Umbrella to our setup. It has seriously upgraded our comfort. Well, the box was sent to us via UPS, and the box is not damaged, so let's open it up and see how everything is packed. Let's see if I can get over here. Oh wow, everything is nicely, neatly put in plastic, all bubble wrapped. Good, and even foam protection, so I think it's going to be a fun umbrella to put together. This umbrella offers a massive 10-foot canopy of UPF 50+ protection, perfect for covering your seating area, garden prep table, or your outdoor dining space. With a smooth crank lift system and an easy tilt adjustment, you can follow the sun without even breaking a sweat. The durable aluminum frame, the fade-resistant fabric, and the heavy cross base, look at that thing, it's really nice, really gives us some serious staying power even on really breezy days. I'm still not sure how I'm going to rearrange my deck for this summer, but you probably noticed the paint peeling. Well, this deck is actually falling apart and we're going to replace it this fall. I didn't want to do it during the summertime because I do like to come out here and enjoy it. But I'm going to try to rearrange my furniture so I can enjoy this umbrella because it's the perfect way to keep your guests, plants, and your pets cool during the heat of the day. We absolutely love this addition to our patio. It's stylish, easy to use, and built to last. If you're looking for shade that actually works, this is the one. Hey everyone, it's Katie with Homegrown Passion. Today we're talking about a simple but powerful tool to help our strawberries thrive through the summer. It's shade cloth. We hit the point in the season where the heat is brutal, and if we want consistent berries and healthy plants, this is a must. Strawberries are sensitive. When the daytime temperatures soar above 85 degrees, their photosynthesis slows down, fruit size can shrink, and pollination drops off. You'll notice more runners and fewer flowers. That's the plant trying to survive instead of produce. By installing a 40% shade cloth, we reduce the solar radiation hitting the plants. That cools the air, protects the fruit, and extends our harvest window deep into the summer. Okay, so we are using a 40% knitted shade cloth from a garden supply center. We bought it last year, so this is our second year with it. It's UV stabilized, lightweight, and easy to manage. Before you start, make sure you measure your high tunnel carefully and leave a little bit of slack for the airflow. You don't want the cloth stretched too tight, it needs to breathe. Since this is our cloth from last year, when we took it down, we kind of rolled it up and wound it up so it'd be easier to store up in the attic so it was safe all winter. So I just need to untwist it and find my edge so we can get it over the high tunnel. My high tunnel is 96 feet long, so I went to buy the shade cloth. They cut it at 96 feet for me so you can have any custom size cut for your needs. To hold the shade cloth down, these inexpensive clips work really well. You just clip them however far you need them apart. Mine are about every 4 foot, and then you can tie everything down, and they stay on from year to year. Best way we found to get the shade cloth up onto the roof of the high tunnel is tie a rope to a couple of the clips, and then Doug takes this water bottle that I filled up with water and throws it over the top, and we start pulling it over. Tying the rope to a couple of the clips in the middle of the shade cloth. So last year we learned a really important lesson. Don't cut the grass before you laid the shade cloth out. Because last year we did that and we had all the grass clippings inside the cloth as it went up over the roof, and they sat there for a while until a couple winds blew them off. Okay, we threw the bottle over, the rope's on the other side, so I just need to go over there and start pulling. Okay, let me get the rope over to the middle where I want it. There we go. I think that's about right. So now I will start pulling. Well, I'm pulling it up, and I think it got caught on a couple bolts, so I have to go over on the other side and get them unsnagged. Seems like every project I start, it's 90 degrees and then it rains. So we started by anchoring the center ridge first, running the cloth from front to back over the hoops. Then we worked our way down each side, securing every few feet. It's supposed to do zip ties, but I had these strings that we used from last year, so I'm using them again. But if you have a tunnel that's in a windy area, we recommend using rope along the edges and using wiggle wire channels if you have them to hold it down. It takes less than an hour to do a tunnel this size, and the difference is noticeable immediately. You can feel the temperature drop as soon as you put it on. When we installed the shade cloth last summer, we saw fewer sunburned berries, more consistent fruit size, reduced watering stress, improved pollination, and happier and healthier plants, and happier strawberry pickers, which is me. Shade cloth isn't about comfort, it's about production, especially in high tunnels where temperatures can spike really fast. It makes a huge difference. If you're growing strawberries in a high tunnel and struggling with the summer heat, try adding shade cloth. It's one of the best upgrades we've made to keep our berries healthy and productive. And thanks for watching Homegrown Passion. If you found this helpful, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more farm-to-table content, and drop us a comment about your own shade cloth tips. And we'll see you guys next time.